My name is Carter, DJ and host for today. And I got my co-hosts here, is Letitia and Bree.
Thank you so much. My name is Bri.
I'm Letitia.
And we've been friends with Josh and Fatima for a very long time. Me specifically, I've been friends with Josh since high school. And we've been, through hell and back. We've done so many things together. One of my favorite things about Josh is that he's just such a great guy. Honestly, genuinely, one of the nicest people I've ever met. And I just really love just spending time with them and all of our friends who we're gonna introduce in just a short time.
Hey guys, I'm Letitia, and I've known Josh and Fatima for about, I want to say 6 or 7 years now. I met Josh during my business school program at UCSB, and he met Fatima halfway through that, and so I've had the pleasure of enjoying the last 5 or 6 years, traveling up and down the California coast, going to music festivals together. We just went to Life is Beautiful in Las Vegas. It was fantastic. And I've enjoyed following their Instagram account that they have jointly, Nice to Eat Ya, that follows their favorite restaurants. I'm sure some of you guys are enjoying following that as well. So we're just really happy to have you guys here today to celebrate their love.
And so just a quick reminder, if you want to, you can use the hashtag #GettingHerrera whenever you want to take photos. And speaking of photos, if you are taking a photo with the bride and groom, we ask that you, if you're comfortable enough, just take off your mask and just, enjoy the moment, and you can do that.
The mask mandate is actually over in 2 days in the Bay Area, so if you feel comfortable, please go ahead and remove your mask if you're taking a photo. And so really quickly, I think we have a couple of items to go through in terms of a quiz. How many of you guys here have read the wedding website? Any hands?
Very few.
Oh, come on now, guys. All right, let's see who did their homework. Does anyone know why they chose this date in particular?
Not all at once. Not all at once.
All right, I need a hand. Can I pick some? Yes, ma'am in the front here. They met on this date. Thank you. A round of applause for her. Yes. They met on this date. All right, second question out of 3. What bar did they meet at? The maid of honor knows the answer. Should I run over there and ask her? Oh, we have a potential answer. Yes. What is the answer? Tiki Tom's. Sorry.
Sorry. We have our next. Go ahead. What do you got?
Go ahead.
Stadium Club.
That's correct. Ding, 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 ding.
That is correct.
We're 1 for 2 here.
And our last one.
Our last one is, where did he take her on their first date?
This was a tough one. Ooh. I think I saw her name first, though. Do you want to do it together? Spaghetti Factory. Yeah, that's correct. Wow. All right. I'm kind of ashamed of some of your friends, though. Josh. You know. Okay. So,
Go ahead.
So I guess we're going to go into the presentations now, I think.
And if anyone is feeling like they need a doctor, don't worry. We got several medical professionals here in the audience. So if you feel any issue with removing your mask, we've got plenty of consultations that can happen. We had about 2.5 here. We got a dentist, we got a urologist, and we got a student in med school, plus plenty of nurses. So we got you covered, don't worry.
We have you covered.
Okay, so we are going to go ahead and begin with the presentation of the bride and groom party. All right, if we're ready, first up, we have maid of honor, Julia Herrera,
Tan, sister of the groom.
Now, let's give it up for Katrina and Stefan. Funny story about this. Katrina was the first person to follow with Josh, tell her all about it. And here we have Stefan Burns, who is a part-time TV show host on a science channel. Stefan was hanging out with Josh the night that he came to the event as Videographer.
And coming up next, we have Jackie and Ian.
Okay, now let's give a warm welcome to Haokun and Yannick. From all those bachelorettes. Yes, get it, guys. Yannick was Josh's roommate during their master's program at UC Santa Barbara. And from the California coast to beer halls in Munich, he's always been a reliable travel buddy with Josh and Fatima and I.
All right, now come on down, Meg and Chris. They got Josh back in the years and have stayed friends with them all through the And this is also Josh's fraternity room of Alpha Sigma Phi. And it pays off to join these clubs because you might just end up having lifelong friendships.
And a what's up now? All right, and finally, we've got the famous duo, Brian and Regina. These two also drove all the way down to Santa Barbara in secret to help Josh propose to Fatima 2 months ago. Despite everything terrible happening in 2020, they still made the 5-hour road trip to help capture the moment and to pop champagne with them at the Santa Barbara courthouse.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Please welcome, and announcing for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Tan. All right, everybody. Thank you.
Wedding party, you may take your seats. Thank you.
Nasıl patlıyor? Yumuş olacak. Gölgenin çıkmamasına dikkat et. Sakın. Gölgen yüzünde onlar olmasın.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we have the couple to be here. Their first dance. Give it up for the bride and groom.
The first time we were standing at your door, falling for your keys and I kissed you. then I love you for the rest of my life.
Give it up for your bride and groom!
Thank you so much. So, can we please have a moment for the blessing of the food? And we're going to have David and Jade provide us with the blessing.
First, I'd like to introduce the godparents, Mario and Patty Jang.
Thank you. It's okay. Thank you, sir.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. We're Patty and Mario Chang. We met Fatima's parents more than 30 years ago when they arrived in San Francisco. We met at the Church of the Epiphany and quickly became friends. We were part of a small Christian community where our children were welcome.
Our families had birthdays, outings, celebrations, and we even made a soccer team for them to play together.
Ne alıyorsun?
We were there in the good times, in the not so good times. But we always made the time to pray together as a family.
We have seen Fatima grow from being a lively and happy girl playing soccer with our Dragons team and being tough against all those boys-only teams to the smart and caring young woman that she is today.
When we met Josh, we were extremely happy for Fatima. I remember telling him, Josh, you take care of her. And we are so glad he will. So when Josh and Fatima asked us to become their godparents, we're humbly honored. And when we asked them what they wanted from us, all they wanted was our blessings and our prayers. And we know that this morning they had the blessing, God's blessing at church, but we want
To give them a blessing like as godparents. So tonight, we ask you to please join us. Please raise your hands
facing them.
and help us with their wish, asking for God's blessing. Through the intercession of Mary, our mother, dear God and Father, dear God, our Father, through the intercession of Mary, our mother, we ask your blessing for Josh and Fatima on this special day when they receive your grace through the sacrament of marriage.
May their love for one another grow and grow.
May they begin this new chapter in their lives with all humility and gentleness, with patience, bearing with one another in love, eager to maintain the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace.
May they always remember to invite you, God, into their home and into their lives. Be the source of their strength during difficult times and their source of joy when things are going well.
May they continue to share your love, not only with those who love them, but also with all those in need. Let them be your instruments and your light so that they can be light for others.
And when children come, help them follow the example of the Holy Family and become a holy family too.
We ask you to bless Josh and Fatima, embrace them with your love,
and guide them as they begin their new stage in their lives as husband and wife. Amen.
Let's get another round of applause for Mario and Patty. Next we have Fatima's parents, Victor and Maria Herrera.
Hello, everybody. We are Victor and Malena Herrera, and we are the parents of the bride, now Josh's wife. We would like to thank you. We would like to thank God first for the matrimony of Fatima and Josh, and for you guys for being here to celebrate with us.
Dear Fatima, today, now that you are married, we would like to thank you for the love and joy that you have given to us. We feel happy and proud of being your parents. You are a young woman with a lot of qualities that make you so beautiful inside and out.
You feel like, Fatima, I feel like just yesterday that I will go to take you to the park to teach you how to ride your bike and without the training wheels. I just heard how you will fall and you wouldn't give up, but pick yourself up. And I saw in your eyes your decisiveness and tenacity to accomplish your goal. And it is just like through the years that I have seen you accomplish your goals and objectives in your life daily, in your daily lives and on the professional space as well. Since you were little, you were always very determined. Like when you were 5 years old and you decide to join a soccer team where you are the only girl there. You were in the Peruvian national soccer team so proudly. And you joined this team from your godfather Mario Chan team.
I cherish the memories of the times you play with your dolls. Just to think of it, if all of your dollies were here, they would have taken up several tables. It was incredible to see how you would read, sing, celebrate the birthdays, baptism, first communions of your dolls, and even invite your grandparents to these celebrations weekly. Even though you don't always like sharing the things you do, I would like to say that I admire you deeply. I admire your heart, your generosity, and how you help others and serve God. Like when you were a catechist for children with special needs, helping in the little store in the church, and how you help young people in the Bear Right organization be able to have and provide for their babies. As a young woman, I admire how much you have entrusted in us, your dedication to your studies and your smile that I cherish like a treasure. It doesn't matter how difficult the times can be, your faith and your hope help you take the current circumstances and see it through a positive and a happy perspective.
Fatima, I am exceptionally proud of the woman you are today. And I can imagine anyone better by your side than Josh. Since the day we met him, we felt like he was a good man, intelligent, responsible, and a successful professional, and a good son. That is why today I could say that we are not losing a daughter, but we are gaining a son. And today, Josh, we welcome you to our family, and we're proud to have you as a son.
Como se han podido dar cuenta, cada una de las mesas lleva los nombres de un lugar al que Josh y Fátima han visitado juntos. Pero ahora, Josh y Fátima están iniciando el viaje de sus vidas. Sabemos que el amor de ustedes dos, con la bendición de Dios, les dará la fortaleza para enfrentar desafíos. Last but not least, es el secreto que ha hecho durar nuestros matrimonios. Desde nuestros abuelos que cumplieron más de 55 años de matrimonio, de nuestros padres también que estaban cerca de cumplir los 50 años, y el nuestro próximos a cumplir 35 años de matrimonio. Y es el tener a Dios presente en nuestro hogar y hacer de Él el centro de nuestras vidas. Que Dios los bendiga.
Now, I want to translate that. Like you can see in every table, each name of the table is one of the cities that symbolize the places that Fatima and Josh were visited together. But all of the trips today, they are initiating the most important trip in their lives. We know that the love that you both have for each other, with the blessing from God, will give you the fortune to confront any adversity. Last but not least, the secret that has made us, our marriage, last, and those of our family members, from my grandparents, who celebrate over 55 years of matrimony, to my parents that almost celebrate 50 years of matrimony. And now, as we celebrate almost 35 years of matrimony. The key for this successful marriage life is to have God in the center of your lives. May God bless you, Fatima and Josh.
Let's get a little bit round of applause for Victor and Maria. Next up, we have the maid of honor, Julia. Come on, everybody, give it up for Julia.
Okay, I'm a little bit nervous. So first of all, I thought writing a speech for you would be so easy because I've known Fatima forever, and I have so many good things to say about you, but it became so hard because I was like, what do I really talk about? But first of all, thank you all for coming to celebrate this stellar couple. I'm so excited we're all here. And, okay, so my name is Julia. I've known Fatima since 6th grade, the first day. She walked in with this pink Powerpuff Girl rolly backpack into the office, and I was like, oh my gosh, a new girl. I gotta go talk to this girl. And our friendship was to be destined. We walked around the courtyard at our middle school talking about the series of unfortunate events and how we both had siblings in the same grade. So our friendship was to be destined. But Fati is not just a friend, she's my sister. We've gone through a lot of things together. We've gone through, the high school crushes, middle school crushes who we thought were gonna be the one, but obviously not. And we've had our weird, awkward frontal bang phase and our saggy backpacks. We used to ditch social studies, or not social studies, silent reading in order to go hiking into the mountains. during school. Sorry that you had to find that out now. We were in class. But we've had so many incredible moments together. But most of all, at our sleepovers, we would spend it in my tent in my backyard, and we'd write into this journal about how if we meet the person, like what is our girl code? It's not to leave your friends behind, make sure your friends approve, and make sure that, you know, we're like always united, that they treat you right and everything. So I was lucky enough to be part of the moment when Fatima and Josh met, and it was just so incredible because, you know, Josh became Fatima's partner in crime. They've traveled around the globe together, connected so many people, have a passion for food. You know, they just like became each other's person. But the most amazing thing is Fatima never broke that girl code. She's always been around, had my back when I've had the most, excuse me for my language, but shittiest moments of my life. And, you know, she's the person I can count on forever. And I know that. And, you know, we get our solo time, but the most important thing is that Josh actually added to our friendship. You know, he's shown up time and time again when Fatima and I have had moments where, you know, we haven't made the best like decisions in our life. But he's shown up, he's been there every time. She's called him 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, whatever time it is. He's been there. And like that's incredible. And I'm just so happy that my best friend's in such good hands and that I can watch her, you know, just them both grow together. And yeah, this isn't like, I had so many things written out, but now it's like, just from my heart, and I love you so much, and I can't believe that I'm standing here on your wedding day, and this is happening, so I love you both, and cheers to Fatima and Josh.
Let's get another big round of applause for Julia.
So happy for both of you guys. Okay, on to the next.
All right, next up is Joshua's parents, Abby and Danny.
Thank you.
On behalf of my wife here, Abby, I would like to thank you all for attending the church wedding and this afternoon for being here at the reception. You all are very good people in Josh and Fatima's life. We thank you all for the love, care, and support and friendship you have given to them, especially the groomsmen and the bridesmaid. I appreciate you all for being here and supporting my son and my daughter.
We are very blessed to have a son like Josh, who is very caring, loving, honest, generous, trustworthy, and God-fearing. Ever since he was born, he has never caused us any problems, troubles, or pains. He has always been a very good student, good leader, good athlete, good son, good grandson, and good brother who has set a very good example for her sister Meg to emulate and follow. I remember my father-in-law lived in the Philippines, and he had Alzheimer's in his last few years. Before he passed, Josh would try to go visit him as much as possible, and he would often write him letters and send him pictures. And on his good days, he would go through them, and it made him very happy, I'm sure. That is how caring and loving he is. Josh, Dad and I might not have said it often loud to everybody to hear, but we are very proud of you and of what you have become and what you have accomplished. We are so glad that you and Fatima have found each other. You two are so compatible with each other, like two peas in a pot. I would see you guys interacting like 24/7, and you would never run out of things to say to each other still. I hope this happens forever. And what else did we say? We wish you both the best of everything. May you both have, may your love for each other grow every day, and may you have the back. Have you? Maybe you have the watch out each other's back, and may you find love, peace, and happiness all throughout. And may God bless you both forever, all the time.
Most important, Fatima, we welcome you to our family. We love you.
Let's get another big round of applause for Abby and Danny. Next up we have is Chris. Give it up for Chris, y'all.
Thank you very much. Man, what an adventure day it's been, huh? Yeah, Jesus. Now, we all know why we're here today, right? Anyone? For Josh and Fatima, that's right. Fresh off the altar. The newly minted newlyweds. Congratulations, guys. My God. Now, I know Josh from back in undergrad, and does anyone else know him from back then? Can I get a show of hands? Oh, okay, we got a few of them. Sorry, Fatima, looks like this is before your time. You're still special to him, though. I got a funny feeling. Yeah, don't know why. You see, Josh was my big back in our fraternity, and a big is sort of like a mentor. I'd never had a mentor before. Especially one that was 2 years younger than me. So I didn't really know what to expect. All I knew about the guy was that he liked Star Wars, Game of Thrones, Harry Potter, and as niche as those things are, I was a little confused as to why I was matched up this strapping young fellow. But I've learned a lot about him in the 8 odd years since. I've learned he loves to travel, and he's got friends around the globe, some of which are here tonight. Cheers. I've learned that he's a massive community builder, and he has a way of keeping the best people in his life. How I qualify, I don't ever know. But cheers. I've also learned that he doesn't really like being the center of attention, so sorry, Josh. But what about Fatima? Man. So, ever since I've met you, I've found that you're a caring person. I mean, even before I knew it was you, you were a caring person to me. You see, for the longest time, I didn't have your number saved in my phone, and I was too afraid to ask who it was. I just kept getting messages from someone after parties asking if I got home safe and if I had a good time, and I thought, whoever this person is, they really got big sister vibes. I also thought, I really wish people said their name in conversation more. Oh, I'm Chris again, by the way. Chris Mock. Really though, it just goes to show you how caring Fatima is as a person. I remember when we saw a really sad play together in SF, and you and Josh were holding hands every time I looked up. It was heartwarming. I remember when we streamed an episode of Star Wars at like midnight on a weeknight, and I could just tell over the screen that you were happy, that Josh was happy. No, you don't. She doesn't like Star Wars, but she was happy about it. Oh, sorry, she loves Star Wars. I remember the first time I was over at you guys' house, and you told Josh, you should make Chris your drink. It's really good. And all I was thinking was like, Josh has a drink? What are you doing to my bake, and how could I help? And I think that's the important part, right there. You guys complement each other. Josh brings people in, and Fatima, you make us comfortable enough to stay around. every time we go out together to get something to eat, I could see you guys conferring with each other what to order, and then just getting the exact right angle for the Instagram picture. Nice to eat you, by the way. Hashtag. Nice to eat you.
Or when you guys are playing a board game together and you're planning out every move, every single move.
Right when I talked to you earlier, I told you I'd fuck this up. Every single move. You guys, I can tell you're having fun together. Like, life is an adventure. But it's really just the beginning. Like the opening scene from Up. Your real adventure starts now. So, you guys are gonna be young together. You're gonna grow old together. And make so many more memories together that will never be forgotten. Or, well, possibly barely remembered. So, everyone, cheers. To Josh and Fatima and their new adventure. To the trips they'll go on. The family they have. The friends they've made and the family they'll make. To Fatima and Josh, now and forever. Cheers.
Let's get a big round of applause for Chris. All right, next up we have is Trent, best man. Trent, everybody, give it a round for Trent.
I want to give Chris a shout out. That was an amazing speech. I don't know if I can follow it up. Like that was pretty amazing. So cheers to that, sir. I'm Trent. I'm Josh's best man. You guys all know Josh, right? I mean, I hope you do. I'd like to thank you all for being here on such an amazing day and such crazy times. You know, it's a lot going on. I'd also like to thank all those Super Bowl football fans for not watching the game and at least pretending not to look for the score. Like, I'm sure you're out there, I'm sure you're looking, but like, at least you're pretending. At least you're pretending. I respect that and I appreciate that. But mostly, I'd like to thank Josh. Josh and I have always had a super special connection. I can't even explain it. Like, it's just there. From the day we met. We met when he was pledging an Alpha Sig, and I was a brother. And we got super close while he was pledging. And while he was prepping for initiation, I sat him down and I told him, I'm not going to be your big because somebody else needs me more. So I'm really sorry. But you and I will always have a special connection for life. And I will always be there for you, no matter what. Cheers, man. And build that bond we did. Here I am. Build that bond we did. Josh was actually a huge reason why I met my now fiance, Jen. Stand up! Stand up! Stand up! There she is! There she is! There she is! There she is. She's having a good time. She's having a good time. Thanks to these guys. Thank you. But we met, at a small gathering, and we were having fun. I liked her a lot. She wasn't sure. But Josh came up a few days later to her, pulled her aside, and said, hey, if you give this guy a chance, if you go on one date with this guy, I'll go on a date with a girl that you've been trying to set me up with for like a while. Needless to say, that didn't work out. It wasn't Fatima. It didn't work out at all. One date, that was it. Josh had no interest. But over the past year, I've really been thinking, because we're engaged, by the way. We got engaged 15 minutes before Josh and Fatima did. Not planned. We literally didn't even plan this. It just happened. But over the past year, I was really thinking, like, why did Josh do that? Why did Josh go on a date with a girl he had zero interest in? Like, he admitted he had zero interest in her, just so I could have a chance at love and happiness. And, you know, as I thought about it more and more over the past year, like, I really came to the realization that it's just who Josh is. You know, it's just who he is. Josh is a connector. So I've heard a lot of stories tonight. I've heard a lot of stories yesterday about how, you know, he brings people together and he's happy and he's great. And, you know, it's so fantastic. I love it. You know, I love that about him. But I think there's something more there. He doesn't just bring people together and have a good time. When he meets somebody and he cares about them, Josh will do anything and everything in his power to make sure that they're happy and they're having a good time, and you know they're just, you know, they're supported. That's what I truly value about Josh. It's not just the happiness and, you know, the energy, which is awesome, but you know, it's just he really truly cares about the people he cares for and he's close with. And you know, that's just amazing to me. I'm sure plenty of you have stories out there of Josh connecting you with someone, a significant other, a really good friend, you know, like, you know, I've heard many over the past few hours, few days, so, you know, I really thank you for that, Josh. Like, I'm so thankful for you and your attitude towards life and, you know, everything that you've done for me. But, you know, I mean, this isn't just about Josh. It's about Fatima too. Right? And so, when Josh met Fatima, and as I got to know Fatima, I really started to realize, it's not, you know, just Josh and Fatima. Like, they're really together, and they mesh so well together, and they feed off each other's energy so well together. You know, they really care about other people, bring people in, and I really like what, I think it was Chris that said, you know, Josh will bring him in, Fatima will keep him around, keep him comfortable. You know, I really like that, because and I'm improvising here, because I really like that, Chris. So it's just, you know, who they are. You know, they just are so good at that, and I really appreciate it, and, you know, I think it makes so many people happy. But anyways, as Josh met Fatima, and I kind of learned this, and like, you know, I got to know them, and I got to know Jatima, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, like, Jatima, let's get a toast for Jatima. Let's go. Yeah, Jatima out here. Yeah, it's just, you know, it was so beautiful. Like, seeing these two people together, just being, you know, just so amazing to other people, like, you know, showing kindness, showing grace in all of their actions, you know, keeping people bonded, keeping people together. So, you know, I mean, it's just so amazing. So, you know what, like, I know I've been talking for a little bit, but I wanted to say, you know, I want to raise a toast to the happy connectors. May they connect people and connect each other and keep each other happy for the rest of their lives. You know, I'm so excited for this. It's so amazing. And to Josh, especially you, I thank you for everything that you've brought me and everything that you've done for me. It's been so much, man. You don't even know. Like, it's amazing. Anyways, happy wedding. It's been awesome so far. I'm sure it'll be awesome as we go forward. And I'm so happy for you guys.
Give it up for Trent, y'all. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the father and bride dance. I'd like to invite the father of the bride, Victor, out to the dance floor. And the bride out to the dance floor. Here we go, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, Victor and his daughter. give a big round of applause for the bride and her father. Next, I would like to invite the groom out to the dance floor and his mother, Abby.
When no one else can understand me, when everything I do is wrong, you give me hope and consolation. You give me strength to carry on, and you're always there to lend a hand in everything I do. That's the wonder of you. And when you smile, the world is brighter. You touch my hand and I'm a king. Your kiss to me is worth a fortune. Your love for me is everything. I guess I'll never know the reason why you love me as you do. That's the wonder of you.
Let's get a big round of applause for the mother of the groom and the groom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time I'd like to invite the bride and groom over to cutting of the cake. Make their way, grab your cameras, don't be shy, come on over everybody. Grab your cameras and surround your love with the bride and groom.
Thank you, baby. Yes, I do. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Feels so fine. How sweet it is to be loved by you.
Ladies, I can't hear you. Are you ready? Here we go. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Fake, y'all. That was a fake, y'all. All right, here we go, yo. 1, 2, 3.
She's 18 and a beauty queen. She's figured out all the boys like me.
Should I count? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
She's looking at me. It's her face and those eyes I can't escape her. It's the love in those lies trying not to chase her. That's just the way things are. And the way they'll always be. Girls do what they want. Boys do what they can. Girls do what they want. Boys do what they
All right, all the gentlemen, all the single men out to the dance floor for the garter toss. All single men out to the dance floor. Here we go.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Up, down, cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there. Ludacris going in on the verse. Do I look lonely? I see the
Are all the single men out to the dance floor? Come on, a little more. All the single men out to the dance floor. Joshua, are they all here? What's up with that, man?
Maybe I lost weight.
Don't be shy, guys. Don't be shy.
Playing hooky with the best of the best. Put my heart on my chest.
All right, guys, are you ready? Joshua, are you ready?
Watching the sky fall. The lace in your dress tingles my neck. How do I live? The death of a bachelor. Letting the water fall. The death of a bachelor.
Come on, guys, make some noise, guys.
Seems fitting for nothing
All right, here we go. On the count of 3, Joshua, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Do over, do over. Yeah, I think it's best to sling it, man. Sling it. 1, 2, 3.